Matt. Pardon me, okay?
You're extreme.
God. I got hit with a race war myself this weekend.
Did you really?
Yeah. I went over to my friend's house to watch the boxing match this Saturday night.
Fertile soil.
I was the
race
lone
war.
honky. And
Really?
it was a battle. But I'll be honest, I was chumming the water as hard as I could. I hit him with my classic Prince songs. And yeah.
It's so hard to defend against though. Because when you're trying to prove he rules, it's like he's definitely a talented musician, but
it's kind of all you can.
It's hard to name the hits
because tough, dude.
He does have a decent
and then
amount
they were
of
like, all right, listen to fucking Purple Rain. Next day, I
Purple
listened
Rain's
to Purple
all right.
Rain.
Purple Rain's
dude,
all right.
That shit stinks. There's like 3 songs on there that you're like, nice.
Oh, you're talking about the album.
Yeah. Purple Rain's good. Dove's Cry's good.
Dove's Cry is
There's
a legend.
one that's like Darling Nikki that's fucking insane.
I think that's the one about his sister, though.
That can't be about his sister. It's about being horny for a girl.
Well,
there was
I met her in a hotel lobby. She was a bit of a sex fiend.
Dude, what about Kiss, Low Red Corvette? Come on, dude. Te Amo. Prince came out with a song album in like 2001. It was badass, dude. Come on, man.
I'm not saying he sucked. The argument was actually he's overrated. That's the classic argument.
Yeah, true.
Because black people tend to put him in the top 10
of all musicians.
And the only way I
time.
could argue is I could only name black artists that were better, and they would all be like, "All right, yeah, I'll give you that one." But if I named a honky artist, they'd be like, "Come on, man, get out of here."
I mean,
Led
if
Zeppelin's
you
not
put
better
Prince
than
up against David,
like,
put him up against David Bowie, it's like
same exact guy.
Bowie crushes Prince. That's fair to say. I think that's fair to say.
Obviously fair to say, but you couldn't say that at that table. I had to name like the Beatles. That was the only white one I was able to get away with. I got them divided nicely though. I was like, "You're saying he's better than Michael Jackson?"
Oh,
split the room, divide and conquer.
God,
classic pale face.
Oh, you might as well have been a dude.
It was so good. Every once in a while, somebody would be like, "I agree with you." Like they had to be quiet.
You're like an Englishman in North Africa.
I was.
Dude. You're like, just going,
I had to divide them. I'd say I like Michael Jackson better than Prince. There's another one.
Yeah, easy.
It was the whole night.
Easy.
Said Stevie Wonder, definitely.
Crushes Prince.
James Brown, definitely.
I mean, dude, you're
Michael Jackson,
you're
definitely.
starting a movement. I think you're starting a movement.
I'm bringing down Prince's
Prince
legacy.
Prince is more cult following, I think. So you might be onto something where it's like he's not as legendary. Cult following, maybe.
I think he's their equivalent of like Bob Dylan, where it's like, dude, yeah, he's great, but come on, man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But Bob Dylan
rules, obviously. So does Prince. Prince undeniably
Prince
does rule.
He's more sex though than Bob Dylan. Bob
The
Dylan
sex
doesn't
stuff
scream sex.
pisses me off, dude. There's also that aspect of it.
Yeah,
there's nothing about Prince that I can relate to in any way.
For sure. Yeah, nobody can. I think that's his whole
True.
mystique. I think he's
but dudes get like horny when they listen to it. They're like, dude, you want to make love to this?
That's weird.
It's just gibberish computer noises on half this shit. Skrillex dominates Prince, dude.
Yeah, I mean, it was the 80s. To be fair, he was big during the gayest period of music known to man.
Yes.
Dig, if you will, a picture.
No, but those ones a bit Kiss is the jam. He does have a lot of really good ones because I had to do my research in my defense of this.
True.
Everyone was like, "Dude, you're wong. Prince rules."
Sorry
I was like,
to chum the waters is so good, dude.
I was chumming it
And
so
not
hard.
give
I was
up.
like, "Yo, Google who invented peanut butter." Just chumming it. It was a battle. I was like, "You
How
guys
did the battle start?
Pissed off when you find out who invented peanut
Did
butter."
you start the battle?
Well, it was tough because it started with we watched a boxing match, and Javante David, they were excited.
Floating.
It started. It was there was a lot of racial discussions. Regardless, I was the only honky there.
Yeah,
so I could overhear some takes.
Yeah, you're
I'd be like,
well,
I don't know.
I'll agree to disagree.
But yeah, no, it was fun. It was all in good fun.
Yeah, it's a fun time.
And I was hammered, just scream arguing, whatever point.
You broke out of the
else.
Matrix.
I'm totally out of the Matrix, totally out of the racial Matrix. I was saying stuff. I woke up the next day just. It's exactly how I woke up. Just. Oh no.
That sounds fun though.
Yeah.
The Prince one. The
I
Prince
think for
one.
everybody else, it was very annoying. It was me and Sam J.
Yeah.
Two of the most annoying people
Fighting.
ever to argue. Neither of us will shut up. Neither of us will stop arguing.
Dividing based on Prince, and then
Prince and MJ was the easiest divide possible.
yeah, that was a quick. I mean, because you can't succeed the point. It's such a good point that you're going. Oh, that opens the floodgates for so many other artists that you go.
Yeah.
I mean, you can go like Otis Redding. He's better than Otis Redding. It's like, what are you gonna do?
Al Green.
Yeah, I mean, you can just do that all
You
day,
just keep going.
all day long, and then it's going.
Yeah. It was fun.
That's good.
I got him going. I was like, Drake. Fuming.
Why fuming?
They don't like to take the Drake's better than Prince.
Yeah,
I think that's a fair one for people to not agree with.
yeah. Well, if you're going musical talent, obviously, but if you go number one hits, then it goes.
If you're like, yeah, guy who can play the most instruments, great.
Prince is like, he's like Neo Chuck Berry, basically.
For sure. Chuck Berry, add him to the list.
Beast.
Another
Absolute
one.
beast. Separate the artist from the art from the
Yeah.
artist. Didn't he like shit on his wife or something?
Fart in strippers' faces. That video is
Didn't
unbelievable.
he shit on his wife?
I
Prince
like
couldn't shit on his wife because he was addicted to opiates. So maybe he would have shat upon his wife as well. Damn, shitting on your wife.
Maybe I'm just nobody now. Oh, maybe I'm new.
Dude, you started a movement. You've started a movement.
Yeah, it's an annoying people that I don't know anything about music either.
You know a decent amount
It's
about
the
music.
thing about though, like it's like John Mayer. People are like, nah, dude, he's actually fucking sick at guitar.
He is nasty.
Same thing with Prince. People are like, nah, dude, he's one of the greatest guitarists of all time. It's like,
That's what I said.
so is Van Halen. I like their guitars better.
You like that fucking.
Like-
there's a certain scale. You might like the.
Pan him up.
Yeah, there's that one mode that like Van Halen and those guys use. It's just like.
Yeah, I actually don't really enjoy that.
Yeah,
The guitar solos on that shit. Metallica.
yeah. I'm more. It's like
Metallica
a
rules.
Phrygian scale. I'm more of a pentatonic mixolydian.
I'm more of a
head.
pentatonic Mussolini myself. I hate the fucking Phrygian scale. I'm more of a pentatonic Mussolini's. I'm more of Adolf Hitler Mussolini's.
Gates' stuff is post conviction for child sex, and it was like allegedly multiple encounters. And
Yeah.
Gates is like, I was looking in for fundraising options, and it was like, it just doesn't add up.
Yeah, I saw that interview. Oh wait, didn't you guys just show
Yeah, we
me
showed-
that?
yeah.
Yeah.
And he's like, I was exploring fundraising options, and his wife apparently has come out and been like, he used to go chill there. He used to decompress
On the island?
at the New York. His ex-wife, excuse me.
I think you get high enough up there, you're gonna cross paths with some pedos.
Yeah, that's your excuse.
But post,
I think it's
post.
What the fuck?
I don't get
Chris?
mad at
you
Trump about
fucking make
POs.
excuses for these people all day.
I hold Trump
Dude.
at arm's length.
No,
for that.
look,
I
hey,
hold Trump's
I'm a
forever at arm's length.
pragmatist. You know,
What would the world's richest man need to do to like? What contacts would he need from a convicted pedophile?
I don't know.
Like, who can he not talk to?
I don't
that
know.
He can?
I don't know.
I mean, he
I've,
probably has a pretty extensive.
I've
network.
watched enough
People
Game
owe
of
him a lot
Thrones
favors.
where sometimes you got to make strange.
Do you think Epstein was just protecting the realm? Instead of being eunuch, he just had his egg-shaped penis and was like, yes, yes.
He was. Epstein was that guy. The guy that was out in the woods with all his daughters. I mean, Jon Snow did stay there. So,
He had to.
Craster. Jon Snow did stay there. So, technically, Jon Snow is on the list.
God damn. Instead of leaving his firstborn sons, he was leaving like Claire's accessories out in the snow. They will come.
Yes.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I don't have extreme animus towards the man. I'm just kind of like, what's up with this fucking guy?
I haven't done any research at all.
I only watched Talking Points with Sagar and Crystal Ball, and the whole time I watch it, I just laugh to myself, thinking how much Sagar has a crush on Crystal Ball.
Oh yeah.
I just watch him look at her.
What's her name?
You're into it for
Saga
the will
and
there,
Crystal
won't
Ball.
they?
Crystal Ball?
Yeah, her name's Crystal Ball.
Her name is Crystal Ball.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude.
She's not to be trusted.
Dude, she's a
She
strong.
comes from bad stock.
Crystal Ball, dude.
She comes from stupid people.
She
You better
definitely
take that
does.
back, dude.
She
They're the
definitely
number
does.
one news show on Spotify right now.
I heard.
Thanks to their listeners.
Joe Rogies. Joe
pumped them
Rogies
up.
likes them.
I like them, dude. They're
Did
good.
they pass Joe Rogies?
No, he put them on.
News. Number
on
one
his
news. Yeah.
Dude, before I forget this,
Yes.
there's a podcast. Everybody go listen to it. It's called Promo Code Podcast.
Yes.
All right, that's all.
Check it out.
I forgot it. I wanted to pump this up.
Hell
It's a
yeah.
very funny podcast.
Hell yeah.
It's called Promo Code Podcast. Listen to it.
Whose podcast is it?
Ah, fuck, I can't think of his name right now.
You shouldn't put him on the spot like that.
What
No.
the fuck's your problem, dude? Yo, speaking of getting put on the spot, I was watching this interview with Ben and Jerry's. Did you guys see that at all?
I saw
It's so funny.
why
What's the
they
deal?
don't support
I
Israel or
think
something.
It was something about like they're anti-Israel. They're pro-Israel, but they're against like Israel's policies. So I think they were going to stop sending ice cream there.
Yeah, they did.
And so the girl was just like, well, aren't you guys big on like voting laws and abortion? Why don't you stop selling to Texas and Georgia? And he's like, that's a good question. he was like, well, we're not going to just stop selling. Like,
Those are our
Can't
countrymen.
not sell
Yeah.
ice cream.
yeah, it was pretty funny for him to get hit with that question
Yeah.
and just be like, and the other guys, I don't know which one, Ben or Jerry, I don't know which one doesn't talk. They've got a real Penn and Teller thing going on.
They really?
Yeah, one of them doesn't talk.
Damn, dude.
And just sat there like looking at the other guy like, don't fuck this up, dude. What are you going to say?
They did a blockade on the.
Speaking of psychos, I saw probably one of the funniest videos I've seen in a while last night.
What?
Mekhi sent me this. It's this dude he lived in a fucking Waffle House attic.
What?
He lived upstairs in the
How'd he
roof.
get in there?
He lived in the ceiling of a Waffle
He was
House.
like a squirrel.
Yeah.
How the fuck did he get in there?
But he starts to fall. Like the people in the restaurant notice that the ceiling's starting to collapse. And like you hear somebody working be like, maybe it's a maintenance guy. And then this dude falls out. This dude falls out in like a tank top and just casually walks out.
Was he like
and
coming-
just starts fighting.
What?
He just fights his way out.
What
Like
the-
nobody was even trying to block him. He falls through the ceiling.
Of course not.
He falls through the ceiling, just beats the shit out of a guy and runs out. It's so
Holy
fucking funny.
Fuck, dude.
I just love it. I was dying last night imagining him like sitting in a chair, laying in a bed up there, or whatever cot he had, and then like starting to fall, and him being like, "This is it. This is what I trained for." He just falls through, beats the shit out of a guy, and runs out.
He was falling through. He's like, time to go.
It's time for me to spread my wings.
Was he
dude.
was he coming like down? He basically hatched out of a Waffle House.
Yeah, at a Waffle House. Immediately swung on a dude and ran out. I love the idea too. The dude that got attacked.
Oh, that's
You're
hilarious.
just
dude.
walking in a Waffle House. Some dude falls out of the ceiling, fights you,
Oh my
and runs away.
God, dude, how the fuck would you respond? Was he like coming down at night and like helping himself to like some fixins, or was he just like?
He must have been eating
He
fixins at
had
night.
been eating-
But I thought Waffle Houses were 24 hours.
Oh my God, you're right. They usually are. How the fuck was he getting
I
up
have
there?
no
He
clue.
had to have an inside man. He probably seduced a waitress. She was probably like, "I'm sure I'll let you. There's a hatch up in the attic. I'll let you stay up there." And fucking the dude was like, "Thank you kindly, ma'am." She was probably constantly going up to get extra ketchup and like sucking this bum's dick and like coming back down. But can I have your order now?
Sucking a bum's dick in an attic at a Waffle House. But then, dude, just like they're like, maybe it's a maintenance guy. It's just a dude in a tank top and shorts falls out, and he's so casual about it. Like he like lands on top of a table, like standing.
Did he land on his feet?
Yeah. And he, like,
Oh my
steps-
God.
He lands on his feet, like steps down, immediately attacks someone, and runs out.
If you told anyone I was living above a Waffle House, I'll fuck you up, dude.
Oh, fuck.
How'd they capture the video? Someone was just on their phone.
Well, I'm telling you, the ceiling
'cause
must
they
have
were
been
like, "What is that?"
collapsing, and they were hopeful. They're like, hopefully, they're like, it's probably a maintenance guy. And this dude collapses. And they're like, that's not a maintenance guy, dude. That's a rabid human, dude. That's a feral man.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's if things go bad, I'm gonna try to get up in a Waffle House.
I used to, when I was a little kid, I used to fantasize about like staying at the mall forever, just like going into Boscov's. I used to always be like, I could definitely just like they don't check under the beds and shit. You could definitely go in the mall and just like wait and hide out and let them close and just hit a nice fucking rest on a Sleepy Certified. Just pass out and just
And then you
fucking.
wake up to like a flashlight.
Yeah, but you have to set an alarm so you know what time they open up. You wake back up and hide, and you just go about your time in the mall.
Yeah, during the day you just crawl
You're just a
out
mall goer,
and
dude.
walk around.
You're just a mall rat, and then you at nighttime you're like, I'm gonna look at the beds, and I'm good for now. And then
Damn, you could play. You could break into fucking GameStop. You could play all night.
Exactly, dude.
Go to Annie Ann's.
I mean,
Craft
or
yourself a pretzel.
just craft some keys, dude. Get your hands on the keys, and at nighttime you just fucking open up, start playing. People think you're like a ghost on the security cams, or they would just like.
I would be like, look
after
at that
like
idiot
2
in a
days.
tank top.
That was a fantasy of mine for a while.
Man, I've been just laughing in my head thinking of that guy's the thought process of laying there and the ceiling starting to collapse and being like, all right, this is it.
This is it, dude.
This is a moment I've been mentally prepared for. I got to fight immediately and run.
Guy was probably either like just up there drinking waffle mix, fucking sweet teas, dude. It was just like, I've trained for this moment. He probably walked out and immediately got like sunstroke and diabetic shock and died. That was his Waffle House was his fetus, dude. He fucking emerged from the embryo. It was just like, I gotta fight. I need senseless violence.
Dude, that
right
was
now.
a Terminator. He landed like naked and was like, "Where's your?" He just landed and fought a guy. It's amazing,
dude. He's like, I'm from the present. Fucking came out
from the fucking present, dude. Oh my god,
that is a fantastic thing to think about. I'll be thinking about that all day,
dude. Living in a Waffle House attic.
Fuck, dude. I mean, the lady probably like, you can stay up here for now, but the joists are a little weak. They ain't gonna hold you forever. And he's like, that's fine. All I need is time.
I'm planning something. What's his end game? Like, what are you doing, dude? Because you gotta hide every day. Every day you're hiding.
You're quiet, yeah. Do you ever
I thought about it. He must have gone to the bathroom, like above the stall, crawled in and out there. Because then you can come down and just walk out when it's busy and just walk out of the bathroom and go outside.
Oh my god, he was crawling through the drop ceiling.
Must have.
Probably chewing through the insulation right up to the attic, dude.
Awesome. Holy fuck.
He'd probably go get like a full breakfast and they'd leave him with the check and he'd be like, I'll hit the bathroom real quick and just crawl upstairs. And they'd be like,
Super Mario tube straight up.
Where the fuck did he go? And his girlfriend was like, I'll get this one. It'll be all right.
There's definitely a chick on the other end of this.
No, dude, that's a full hookup.
That's definitely him manipulating a fucking moron.
For sure.
Two morons getting together.
Yeah, that's definitely.
Be like, I got evicted. She's like, I got a place.
It ain't much.
It ain't much, but you get a caught
Well,
up
it's
there.
funny how all those like action movies, like whenever like the good guy's on the run, they're like, I got a little space for you. And it's always like a weird like barn setup with like a punching bag happen to hang somewhere. And the guy's up there just like, I'm up here with my thoughts. That's sick. He's probably thinking about like
being up there with your thoughts is a nightmare.
Yeah, it'd be horrible.
Also, there must have been so many times where people were eating and like heard a guy walk or heard a guy be like, you're like, what?
You just hear like murmurings of daytime TV and you'd be like, oh, come on. Yeah. You're like, what the fuck?
Pretty sure there's a guy up there.
The guy was up there and watch Fox News and just like, oh, get that guy. He probably heard the caravan.
Freeloaders.
He probably heard the caravan was coming and started jumping. And started, I got to get out of here and defend the border, dude.
How many are you going to go down and defend it? You got to
What,
stop
against
that
the caravan? I'm going to let them in, dude.
You like the caravan?
I love it.
Caravan's sick.
I don't care about the caravan. I'm just trying to cement my place on the right side of history. So I'm hedging my bets.